It's writing on the wall. Tell me B.D.B. It's the B.O.B. Yeah.
Where's that into?
I'm inspired. The beat is fire, gonna take me higher. Open the door that can't be closed. My mind's in space through the galaxies while you stuck on earth with these snotty hoes. Staying sick with your snotty nose, that's the lane you chose. Closed casket at the funerals. Dumb bastard, that's the fuel we use to refute a fuse in this pen and pad. To release the thoughts of these evil twos. They repeat the news. See, I'm coming. Thought I was sleeping, but I hear them running. You can't be sneaky when the odds against you and your heart is pumping. Try starting something. I'm far from fronting, my barrel's pumping. My clip is dumping, I ain't scared of nothing. Come with your damn best. That's what I'm screaming when you run with your whole clique. You think you dreaming cause you see me on alone in the alley in the phone. Now I know a bomb strapped to my chest. Now it's long, be correct. When an opportunity presents itself, your depth's my intent. Carbon dioxide, your vent. Sky turn black, fantasize of the army I send. A nitrous car bomb men. Fight till we all see in. You won't see me creeping. Run up in your home, pouring gas, let a mess burn it down while y'all all sleeping. My mind's unscrewed, let's begin. Run like I ran 10-10. Can't see the pin, not again. The form of the human that I'm in has come to an end. Return to my ship to be cleansed.
And when we come with our ships, we gonna claim that G.H.O.D, 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 G.H.O.D. And when we gone, we ain't leaving you a thing. It's that G.H.O.D, 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 G.H.O.D.
From a distant planet, mankind can stand it. From a language barrier, no understanding why y'all so infected. Always acting reckless. Human culture is war, everything is hectic. Can I find an exit from this human peasants? They were never for a change, but their time is precious. But it's running out, nothing to talk about. The damage within themselves often knock them out. They ruin like everything. The power they want again is the problem they need to change. They never accept the blame. I guess not. Earth's not the best spot. They heads hot, they brains rot. They won't stop. Assume they on top. They fall like blood clots. No relief from they dodge disease. They flesh rot. They plead that it stops. We came to this rock to infuse all of y'all humans with real hip hop. Corrupt seems to be human nature. They all lost trying to find their maker. They give up soon as they wake up. Only believe in the stuff they make up. Hard times make humans break up. Content robbing each other for paper. There's no love, they react with anger. Amused by their own violent nature. The outcome to the species destruction. Without cooperation they can't function. Nothing to build when their mind state keeps crumbling. What on earth can we take if they got nothing? There's a problem developing indeed. The only solution is get drunk, smoke weed. The art of wars with the species breeze is always what I want, not what we need.
And when we come with our ships, we gonna claim that G.H.O.D, 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 G.H.O.D. And when we gone, we ain't leaving you a thing. It's that G.H.O.D, 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 G.H.O.D.
Ladies and gentlemen, we back at it again. How you feeling? How you living? You already know who it is. It's your boy Jay, aka Big Daddy Beer, aka your favorite gamer's favorite gamer, and welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Battle of the Beats on my podcast, The Debate Table. For those that are new to this is a setup that allows producers from all around the world to face off against each other in one-on-one battles for the crown, for bragging rights, and to get their names out there and put the whole entire world on notice. I want to thank everybody for all the continuous love and support that you guys have been showing me. This is a new segment, not so much a new segment, but more of a continuation from the Battle of the Beat series. If you guys know and watch that, it was a 30 episode run. This here is what I'm calling the Lost Battles. These are all the episodes that didn't make the original series. Got a couple of them for you. So we're going to dive into each and every one of them so you guys can get to see all these other producers that are going to make their debut, do their thing. Got a couple newcomers. We got a couple legends that are going to be coming back and doing their thing as well. So I hope you guys enjoy these episodes. Put a lot of work into these. And like I said, thank you for all the love and support. Let's keep it rocking. But for tonight's episode, which is episode 31, we have two newcomers that are coming into the ring doing their thing. Cleaner Beats and Open-Minded Creation, two incredibly dope talents. It's time to see who's going to get the crown between both of these guys. Now, for this setup, it's going to be a little bit different. I do have judges that are going to be coming back through this time around to critique and do their thing. The setup now is a little different. What it's going to do is we're going to do 3 rounds. So 12 beats altogether, 6 from each producer, divided up into 3 rounds, 4 beats in each. So now what's going to happen is as we're listening to each one, the judges, as well as everybody in the live chat, you guys are going to cast your votes on which producer wins which round. Now, first producer to get 2 out of 3 rounds gets the crown. So that's how it's going to go down. Oh, that rhymed too. You saw a little scheme I did right there? So that's how it's going. Best out of 3 rounds setup. May the best man win. Good luck, gentlemen. But before we do, let me bring my judges up so we can get this thing popping. All right, guys, what's going on? How y'all y'all living?
What's going on?
Round of applause.
What's good in the hoodie?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's happening?
So, you guys don't know these guys. Get acclimated with them. These are all legends that have been a part of Battle of the Beats from when I started to where it is now. All amazing, dope talents. I've had the pleasure of meeting each and every one of them, becoming friends with each and every one of them. And I have so much utmost and love and respect for all these guys and their musical talent and everything they're doing out here in the world.
So I'll kick it off first with my big homie to the right, my brother from another, K.S. Trappington. He's over there looking like a damn spirit right now / entity.
Hey. I was bred different. What can I say? How we doing, everybody? What up? What up? It's your boy Classy. BOE Entertainment is the YouTube channel. SoundCloud, it's KS Trappington. On Instagram, it's the same thing. It's Classy ITZ_KLASZY. DJ, producer, Trenton born, Jersey native. Just here doing what it do. Let's have some fun. Can't wait.
Absolutely, absolutely. Down to the bottom, my big homie, my brother from another, who I've known since the Sandbox. You got history, my guy. You already know. From the days of middle school to where we are now. Tone the artist.
Yeah. What's good in the hoodie, my beautiful people? It's your favorite producer, Tone the Artist. You can find me on Instagram, this is RLLC, and you can check out everything that I do. I'm ready tonight to hear something new, hear something dope, and let's get it going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Last but not least, my big homie that I got the pleasure of meeting, my time down here in Florida, another dope musical talent. This man's an artist, rapper, singer, songwriter, producer. I mean, you name it. Has an incredible dope project that he just put out. Oh, thank you. Make sure you guys go and check that out. It's on all streaming platforms. My big homie, Sir LJ. Talk to him.
What up, JJ? Thanks for having me, bro. I go by the name Sir LJ. You can find me on Instagram. Pretty much almost any social, iTunes, Spotify. Just happy to be here. Happy to be a participant in the past. So thank you. Thank you for putting on this platform. I'm excited. Let's go, fellas.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, we ain't going to waste too much more time. We're going to get things popping. Let's kick it off with round one between Cleaner Beats and Open Mind Creation. So the first two beats are by Cleaner Beats. And then the second two are by Open Mind Creation. That's how it's going to be for all three rounds. So the first two tracks, Brikky plays, Bazzar deals. For Open Mind Creation, we have I'm Not Playing and Facing Monsters. So let's kick things off with this first beat. This is by Cleaner Beats. This is Brikky Plays. Let's get it. All right. All right. So that there was Brikky Playz by Cleaner Beats. We'll dive into the second one. This is by Cleaner Beats as well. This is Bazzar Deal. Let's get it. Little knock right there.
That was fun.
All right. So that there was Bazzar Deals by Cleaner Beats. We're gonna get into the next two. These are both by Open Minded Creation. First one here is I'm Not Playing. Let's get it. Okay. Okay. So that there was I'm Not Playing by Open Minded Creation. Let's dive into this second one for this first round by Open Mind Creation. This one is Facing Monsters. Let's get it. All right, all right. So that there was Facing Monsters by Open Minded Creation. That concludes the first round. We're going to get into this second round. Again, for those coming in, these battles are based off of best out of 3 rounds. So it's going to be 12 beats altogether, 6 from each producer, 4 in each round. So that was round 1. Let's get ready for round 2. Let's kick things off and we break up the track listing. So we have going in order. First 2 are from Cleaner Beats. The second 2 are from Open Minded Creation. We have Volcanic, Renegade Raid for Cleaner Beats. And then we have Respect and Close to You for Open Minded Creation. So here goes round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Let's kick it off. This first one, Cleaner Beats. This is Volcanic. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Everybody on the family, everybody good? Audio's good. Everything's all right.
Yeah, man.
Cool. I got to introduce my other judge. He was in the live chat, but he was having some technical difficulties, but now he's in here. Big homie Benji boy, what's good, my guy? Talk to him real quick. Let him know what's going on with you.
Hey, what's up, Big Daddy Beard? How you doing? Hello, everyone. Sorry, it took me a minute. I'm on a MacBook, and I was trying to get on Safari, and I've not judged yet, but the beats are sounding good. I'm glad to be here. That's my problem.
Sir, yes, sir. All right. So that first one there was Volcanic by Cleaner Beats. Let's dive into the second one. This is also by Cleaner Beats. This is Renegade Rage. Let's get it. All right. So that there was Renegade Rage by Cleaner Beats. That concludes this first two. Let's dive into the next two from Open Mind Creation. Kick it off with this first one. This here is Respect. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so that there was Respect by Open Minded Creation. Time to the second one to close out the round, also by Open Minded Creation. This is Close to You. Let's go. Yes, sir. Nice little vibe right there. All right. So that there was Close to You by Open-Minded Creation. We're going to dive into this third and final round. Again, appreciate everybody coming here. Showing love and support. Truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Let's get this next round up to bat. So we have going in order. Again, first two by Cleaner Beats. Second two are by Open-Minded Creation. So we have Million Strings, Darkness by Cleaner Beats. And then we have Life's Crazy and Big Dreams by Open-Minded Creation. So let's go ahead and kick things off with this first one by Cleaner Beats. This is Million Strings. Let's go. All right. So that there was Million Strings, Cleaner Beats. Get the second one going. This here is also by Cleaner Beats. This is Darkness. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so that there was Darkness by Cleaner Beats. Let's get into these next two for open-minded creation. First one, this is Life's Crazy. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so that there was Life's Crazy by Open Minded Creation. Let's dive into the second, and this is the final one to conclude the third round. This here is Big Dreams by Open Minded Creation. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so that there was Big Dreams by Open-Minded Creation. That concludes all the rounds for both the producers. Round of applause to them. Yes, sir. All right, my B.O.B. brothers, the floor is yours. Go ahead and give your critique, give your vote. We'll close out, and then we'll decide who's winning this battle. KS, talk to us.
Let's see. What do I have here? All right. First round. CB. That. What was the name of the first beat?
The first beat was
CB.
That was by Cleaner Beats.
Right, Cleaner Beats. CB. All right. It was a creative concept. I like the whole industrial feel of it. For me, the only thing I can take away that like didn't quite sit right with me was the mix of like the kicks and the drums, which I found, in a few of his tracks tonight was just, hey man, clean them kicks up, that percussion section, be real nice, or just the mix overall. But I like the concept of that one, and I love the switches in that one as well. His second beat, it was dancey. It was very versatile. It was a nice little bop. Definitely can hear it as a party track, or I could hear it as something gone wrong track. You know what I mean? But it's very marketable. I liked it. Am I talking about both producers or just one individually, or
Just overall critique, and then give your vote for each round for each producer. Yeah, the floor is yours. I'm just.
All right, cool. Well, then we move over to O.M.C. Open-Minded Creative. The third one, his first one in the first round. It was cool. I liked the concept, but it didn't move to me. It was like unmoving. It just kind of stayed stagnant for me. I was expecting it to like find some motion and maybe change the emotion of the track at some point, but other than that, it was still good. Like I said, it was just unmoving to me. The fourth one, now that's when he started turning up. I was like, all right, this is the sound. This is some heat right here, but it felt like it was very cinematic. So I was expecting like this big hero crescendo moment when the chorus came, when everything dropped in. And he kind of did that, but it didn't portray like with the artwork. I expected something so grand, and it was great. If you work on that chorus section, that drop in, and make give it a little bit more of a crescendo, that's great. It's even better, and if that's the artwork going with that, that'll really complete that artwork, as a whole. Yeah, that's all I got for the first round. Who I have taken that one though would be Cleaner Beats.
Okay.
First round.
All right. About the second round, who you going with?
I'm gonna just give you the winners of each round and give my quick critiques. I think that'll be faster. So winner for the second round would be Open-Minded Creative. The Cleaner Beats, both tracks I really like. The first track is Volcanic. Pardon me. That was over here. I was like, oh, okay. I'm about to change my shoes up. I'm about to get up here and dancing. Like, okay, here we go. I like it, and it had like the name of the beat, Volcanic. So it even gave me like this whole like powerful, like big, full of energy feeling to it, while also making me like, yeah, I'll be sweating it out to this. His second one, that was like a more like industrial techno house. I like that. What was it?
Renegade Rage.
Oh yes, Renegade Rage. Yeah, I like the concept. So I like the tracks that he did like this just as much as his party tracks, because me, like my early stuff sound like this. It's very experimental, electronic sounds and stuff like that. But if he keeps working at it, that one, same thing, clean up the mix on that one, make that mix real clean. It'll actually sound a lot better than what he thinks. It has a lot of potential as well. To O.M.C, first one, number 3, Respect. That actually I wrote favorite beat so far, and it was until the 3rd round, I think. But yeah, that was my favorite beat, Respect, that I heard throughout the night. Not too much on that. His second one that round, that one threw me in a trance. I kind of got lost in my thoughts of what I was doing over here listening, and I just spaced out. So, but also I think the kicks on that one too, as well, a little better mixing on that. And then, so that's the second round. I gave that one to O.M.C, Open Mind Creative. 3rd round, I gave to Open Mind Creative as well. Start with him. I feel it was Open Mind, the first beat in the 3rd round for him. It had everything that his second beat from the other round that I said I was lacking a crescendo. It filled that. If you do the same thing with that, how you dropped in that chorus and it's like a big, impactful drop in. If you do that on the other one, that's exactly what it was missing. That's what I was trying to explain. His second track for the 3rd round, actually, that was pretty clean. I like that. My only takeaway from that would be that bass, when he throws that bass line in, sounds like a string bass. You just bring the volume up on that, or the tone of the low ends of that, like let it hum a little bit, like that whole jazz upright bass, just let it hum a little bit. Perfect. It'll sit just perfect, especially when he switches it over and he switches over to the sub. That'll line up so smooth, so clean, in my opinion. Cleaner beats, million strings. It's a great concept. I think the kicks needed a little bit more depth in their mix, but I like that beat as well. And then Darkness, that was cool. I like that with the whole knocks coming in with the panning. I think if you just needs to mix those knocks or find better knocks, pardon me, and clean the mix up on those knocks. Once again, clean up that percussion section. Percussion section, and be another great track. But I also gave the 3rd round to O.M.C, so I got 2-1 for O.M.C.
Okay. All right. Sir LJ.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So my biggest takeaway from the whole contest is variety. I think a big thing that goes with production is that can take your beats to the next level is production is not just putting drums on samples, in the sense of like you're almost writing the song from the first aspect of you making a beat, regardless of what it is. So like take it on a journey, bring it back, take it on a journey, kind of like how you would be writing rhymes in the rhyme schemes. So I feel like if songwriting a little more in the beat could take all these beats to the next spot. So that's kind of like a broad overtake that I took away. Cleaner beats. First one was Ricky Playz.
Yeah, Brikky Playz.
Ricky Playz. I love the bounce. It had a really nice pocket for the drums. The breakdown at the end I really appreciated, in the sense that like he took the melodies away, let the drums knock. I definitely think that the drums could have punched a little more, finding a little more space, like Clashzy, like you mentioned prior. But yeah, I love the bounce. I love the samples. Drums could definitely be mixed a little more, leaving a little room for that. And variety could have took it to the next level. What was the second beat? Deal?
Bazzar Deals.
Bazzar Deals. I love the way that it came in. It came down hard. It had a super dope breakdown with the drums. The drums are definitely clear and they punched really well. Another thing, it was like the 808s at times seemed a little out of key. That stood out to me. But besides that, like I love the way that they sound and that they were like not clashing with the sample and whatnot. And I love the tempo of the track too. That definitely stood out from the jump compared to the other one. Definitely more upbeat, had a lot more life to it, so that was cool. And then Open Mind. First one was I'm Not Playing.
I'm not.
First thing that comes to my head when I listen to beats is sound selection. You can either get me or lose me in the first 5 seconds. And that really stood out. I loved the synth chords that came in. It definitely had a dark feel to it. Drums definitely can hit a little harder, I think. And I brought it back to the sense of could use a little more variance in the structure between like whether it would be a hook, a build up, or so on and so forth. The second one for Open Mind, Facing Monsters. This is where you really. This is the first time that I was really feeling something, getting a little freestyle in my head. It definitely was the start of. I heard variants and like break different parts of the beat, and I really appreciated it. For the first round, that was definitely my favorite. They had dope little like a chime melody to come in. The drums were really clear. Let's see. Yeah, just mainly like I really like the sense like if you catch me like spitting some bars in my head, like that's where you got me. So kudos to that beat. That was one of my favorites for the first round. But for the first round, I got to give it to Open Mind Beats. Second round, let's see here. Cleaner Beats, Volcanic. You got me with the bass line. I really like the bass line. As soon as I heard that, nice little nod to that. The drums were clean. I love the sample selection of this one as well. It was kind of like nostalgic. I heard like 2010s hip hop. Like I was thinking like the horns and everything that was coming in and kind of gave me like an early like J. Cole vibe, J. Cole mixtape.
Yeah.
So like that was really nostalgic. The Renegade Rage. That was probably one of the most different tracks that I heard so far. Like big thing when I moved down to Florida, dance music's huge. I didn't appreciate it until after like I came and adapted into the culture down there. So I like the difference. I love the synth wave. I love the last breakdown of the track. It gave it a little more variety. Yeah, and I just remember I noted that like my head didn't stay still the whole time listening to it. For open-minded, the first one's gonna be Respect for round 2. I really like the sample selection. I nodded down to like the reverse synth from the jump, really got me. And at this point, I wrote the best bounce I heard in the drum, like the pockets for the drums. That was probably my favorite so far. So that was really cool. For that one, I also noted the leveling of the drums. It was mixed really well. So I think that's what really got my head going. And the 808s really knocked in that one. Close to You, the second one. My personal preference, I love the sample selection in that as well because it almost had like a little more poppy, had a beautiful harp in it. I really like that. But big thing that I was visualizing that it was lacking was the fact that like I kept hearing open hats for like the like do, like I feel like if you do that, it could have took it to the next level. For the second round, this was probably the closest round in my opinion because I was grading stuff out of 10 overall. I still got to give it to Open Mind round 2, but that was definitely the closest round in my head. And for the third round, Cleaner Beats, Million Strong, I believe it was called.
Million Strings.
Yeah, my handwriting's sloppy. Drums definitely knocked. I wasn't the biggest fan of the sample selection in that. The strings at time, like it could have been the style, but it sounded like out of key a little bit. It could have been like an effect or something that put in that. Maybe that's what they were looking for, but it was off to my ear a little bit. So that just kind of, like I said, the first thing I listened to is sound selection. So like, it's either you got me or you lost me. And then the second one was Darkness. I really liked the cinematic sound selection, the cops, the police sirens, the radio. I love even the click of the gun. Like it takes you on a little journey.
Yeah.
and it gives character to the beat. So regardless of how that went, like creativity, I always give that a plus. I know the judge before me mentioned I think it was almost like the times, and like I love the aspect that he was panning them too. Maybe it could have been mixed down a little more in beat, or like he said, maybe found a different sound selection. So I agree with that. But like once again, that's going above and being like panning it. Like most people don't listen for that, but I hear it and I love it. Like I do that from my hi-hats all the time. But yeah, for the most part, I love it's tough to read my chicken scratch. But yeah, those were my main points for that one. Open Mind, Round 3, Life Crazy. Like I said, the sound had me coming. I heard it was almost like a gunner melody to come in, like a Spanish guitar, and then it transitions to like a choir, and then you got me going on a Kanye wave. Like I really like that. I love the use of when like the subs or 808s, they glide up an octave. It's like almost using like today's like UK drill beats.
Mm-hmm.
I love hearing that. But sometimes the frequency of those 808s can clash a little bit. So I would keep an eye out for that. But that overall, like really dope beat. I enjoyed the Life Crazy one. And the last one, Big Dreams. Big thing that when it comes to the drums that stood out a little bit was kick. The kick definitely needed more life. Hi-hats were a little too prominent. So I feel like find a good middle ground for both of those. I love the hey chant with like, hey, like the little voxes in the background. The samples blended well together. There was also like a West Coast synth in there, and then a fast-paced like mallet melody. I really enjoyed that one. That was cool. But for the third round, I got to go open-minded again.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Benji, talk to us.
What's up, guys? Sir LJ hit a lot of the things I was going to talk about, and so it was a very good review. Overall, you know, it's hard because this is called Battle of the Beats. So how are you going to look at it? Are you going to look at it as something where, you know, vocals or other things are going to be added to it, and this is just part of it? Or are you looking at the big picture? Is this going to be a song that takes you for a ride, drops in and out? If so, if you want these songs to carry on their own, and that's the way you're writing these, then I definitely agree with Sir LJ that variation is probably the biggest thing to work on here. Would be to, you know, drop some of the, I mean, you guys have wonderful big hitting beats, but if you drop it out for a little bit, you know, and do something that kind of gets the listener's mind off of it and breaks up the monotony of it and then brings it back, it hits all over again. And that's kind of the biggest takeaway when I listen to both of these. But again, this is a beat competition, so, you know, it's not an EDM competition. So this could be written for, you know, other artists to do other things with as well. So I jumped in a little late. I was on Safari and it wasn't working. So I'm going to pick up. I heard the first song, not well enough to judge on it. So I'm just going to kind of eliminate that one for me. But I started here. The first track, what was it? Was Ricky Playz? That was Cleaner Beats, right?
Yeah, Brikky Playz.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Overall, listening to it, you know, and I went from headphones to monitors and back and forth. And the big takeaway I had, the clarity of Cleaner Beats was really strong. I could tell like a lot of EQing is the panning, side chaining was used. O.M.C. Overall, I love the composition and the drops. There were times that, you know, things hit really hard and I liked it, but I would say that Cleaner Beats maybe has the advantage there, and it could just be time, you know, at producing with what would you say, Cleaner Beats, which is funny. But the drums were really tight in almost all of his tracks. But let me take a look at. I didn't do every individual track. I just kind of wrote down the tracks that stood out to me, and I'm going to just kind of mention the things that I liked about certain tracks. So I'm not going to hit every one here, but I'm Not Playing. That was Cleaner Beats, correct?
I'm Not Playing was O.M.C. That was Open Minded.
That was O.M.C. So okay, let me adjust then. Okay. I have great vibe, nice use of side chaining, use of panning. The transitions were kind of funny sometimes. I think there was, and I didn't know if it was my computer, but I heard a fade out, and then the beat just kind of started again, rather than kind of building up a transition and bringing it back in. And I thought the 808 could be a little bit cleaner, but the creativity was really good on that one. Renegade Rage, I have that as O.M.C. Is that right?
That was Cleaner Beats.
Cleaner Beats. I got this backwards. Okay.
Yeah. The first two for each round were Cleaner Beats, and then the second two were Open-Minded Creation.
Okay. All right. Let me first two. So Renegade Rage was one of my favorites, and I'm not even into that vibe really. The tech, I'm a little more laid back trap kind of music, but that was the one that hit with that like techno romping vibe. It had great composition. It was a little transish, like with the swells. I liked that. I was way into that. It gets a little, like, again, a little bit repetitive over time. That's kind of the same thing where a little variation would help, just to break it up and then bring that back, bring the beats back in. And then Million Strings. And let me make sure I got that under the right.
Million Strings was Cleaner Beats.
Cleaner Beats, that's where I have it. Okay. I liked the out of tune thing. My music's a little bit wonky and weird. So I like the fact that it was a little more on the experimental side. It is weird to the ear at first when you listen to it, but I like that you took a chance on that, and you you messed with. Somebody said 90s Busta Rhymes, that would have went well over that. I thought it was cool. And again, I thought maybe break it up a little bit after a while. It gets a little bit tiring, but like if you break it up, I think it's cool to kind of go out of the norm a little bit and play with some odd keys and do what you did on that. Let's see here. My favorite, Respect, was it the Respect, one of the tracks?
Open-Minded Creation.
Okay. That might have been my favorite overall track. I thought the subs and the kick were mixed very well, very smooth, great sample choice. That one overall I have very high numbers on. Drums, creativity, composition. That one hit hard for me. Before I give my final, because I'm looking over all my notes, but my notes are scattered and I had these listed under the wrong artist. So I need to get my titles lined up with the artist. I don't want to give it a wrong vote here. So give me a minute to get it all together. Darkness was one more that I wanted to comment on.
Darkness was Queen Beats.
Queen Beats, okay. And I have that one right. Great drums, panning, sirens, had like the grime, like the UK grime feel a little bit. Thought that was cool to bring that in. Cleaner beats. So you're very good at creating space in your track. I like when stuff sounds, you can hear some things in the distance, some things nearby. And I thought you did really well at that. And also like your sound choice, your sample selection is a big part of the process. And I really love that on that particular song as well. So, give me a minute because I'm going to organize my thoughts. I do think Cleaner Beats had the edge from my notes, but I don't want to mess it up because I have a couple tracks messed up. So let me get the titles and I'll come back around.
Yeah, do you think I'll circle back?
Okay.
Oh, talk to us, my guy. I think you muted.
See, I don't think he's muted. It could be.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Something.
Whoop, whoop. Everybody covered most of the point. It was a very good battle, let me say. I can tell that both of these producers are seasoned and have a passion. The last beat that played, the last two beats that played, those were O.M.C.
Yeah, those were Life's Crazy and Big Dreams by Open-Minded Creation.
Okay. So I'm gonna go round by round. I'm not gonna draw it out too much. The first round I gave to OMC. I think I Cleaner Beats. What I did like is the creativity. The creativity with with what the sounds they were using and the creativity with the way they were putting together the drums. I think and this is more overall. I think the musical composition, as far as choosing sounds that are in key and that are easy on the listener, easy to stay locked into. I think that is something that would, especially for, I'm sorry, I keep the names, Cleaner Beats, especially for Cleaner Beats. I think that would take, I think that would take everything to the next level. For me, the way Cleaner Beats put together the drums, I really enjoyed. I like the way, I like the way Cleaner Beats stepped out there with some of the production. Let me see here. It was the last round in particular, and I hate to be a prisoner of the moment, but the last round in particular, those last two beats, especially the last one, is something that it's definitely my style. The way it slapped, I very much enjoyed those last two. Those really took me in. The grading system I'm grading it on. I'm grading everything on creativity, composition, drums, clarity, and vibe. And that's another thing. OMC is a vibe creator. I love the vibe, even if the clarity isn't always on point. The vibe that OMC creates with with just with the instrument choices and the way they make the beats. I really enjoy that. Um, but yeah, I'm not going to draw it out too much. So I did give the closest round to me was round two. I did give all three rounds to OMC. The closest round to me was round two. I think they both had incredible beats. I think the first one, I don't know what the name of the first one is for Cleaner Beats in the second round, the first beat that was played.
Volcanic.
The musical composition on that one kind of threw me, and it was hard for me to get into the vibe of that one. And that was the difference on my score sheet between winning and losing that round. Was just the musical composition of that one beat. But yes, I'm giving all three rounds to OMC. I enjoyed the way OMC stepped out there, and I enjoyed the creativity and the riskiness in the way the drums were put together, the melodies, the the instrument choices, and definitely could work on some mixing, some leveling. But I think that's from what I hear. It doesn't sound like it's something that OMC doesn't already know. But and yeah, like I said, with with cleaner beats, I think some work in the lab, musical composition, get some more MIDI in there. Maybe explore with tapping the keyboard and layering some sounds on top of each other just to expand how you can use your musical composition, because your drums are crazy, it's ridiculous. If you could bring your musical composition up to the level where your drums is, it'd be crazy. But yeah, that's it.
All right. Appreciate the critique, my guy. Appreciate it. Benji, you ready to go?
Yeah. I'm here. I actually got to go back. I went through everything and lined up my tracks. I had them mostly correct, but overall, I'm gonna have to go with cleaner beats, and it's mainly for production. I think. I know there's a lot of different categories, and I think that both producers are fantastic. I was happy to be on this one because as soon as I started listening, I dig both the vibe of both of them and what they're doing. So, I mean, kudos to both. I think that they both did an amazing job. I think Cleaner Beats just has a little bit of an edge with the mixing part of things. I thought his mixes were a little bit cleaner. But you know, and that's, yeah, it is funny, but I mean, he is he definitely gives some clean beats. I also liked other things though, like the you know, switching it up a little bit with Million Strings. I thought was cool. Renegade Rage. So yeah, I think overall I'm going to go with cleaner beats on this one, but fantastic job to both producers. I think you're both well on your way. You know, I mean, everybody's at a different stage. I don't know how long both of you have been doing this. I'll have to go to your sites and check out a little more about, you know. I'm excited to actually, but I'm going to go with cleaner beats on this one.
Cleaner all the way?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, fellas. Thank you. Ooh, it's a close one. But we do have a champion. Congratulations, Open-Minded Creation. Round of applause to him and round of applause to Cleaner Beats for doing his thing.
I enjoy this one.
Hold on now, the kids. The kids want to do their thing too. Yes, sir. Now go back to your rooms. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congratulations, Open-Minded Creation. Big shout out to Cleaner Beats as well. Continue to keep doing your things, my guys. Before we get ready to wrap this up, the floor is yours. To all my B.O.B. brothers, anything you guys want to say, anything you guys want to plug, let people know. You know, floor is yours. Put your name out there. Let them know what you guys got going on, what you got in the works, what's coming up. Some of y'all, you know, will be joining these battles. Can't necessarily say who. Y'all just might have to wait and see. But yeah, floor is yours, gentlemen.
I'm gonna make it quick and get up on out. Yeah, you already know your favorite producer, Tone the Artist. Look me up, Instagram. This is Art LLC, and go and check it out. I'm out.
I need that beat tape, Tone. Don't be delaying too. You know, I know what you said.
Oh man, don't be telling that to the people. We can't be talking. We can't be mother sisters,
right? He be out here giving away industry trade secrets.
Remember that time you said the beat? Yeah, I need that. I'm definitely gonna be stepping back in the ring. Who was it? My bad. Real quick. Jay, last time, the last beat battle you had, who was that went against each other?
For the tournament or the series?
For the tournament, it was a 2-on-2. I remember Icky Baka something that Sonny did.
DJ Sonny side up and his partner was
this. And who was on the other side?
That was CDT Beats and Go Hard or Die.
Yeah, I'm gonna battle one of those guys. I remember it was one I remember. Yeah, I remember one of them. I ain't forget. He whoever he is, I remember because we talked about it in chat. So when I step back out, I already know.
Yes, sir. Hey, look, this is what we want to see. You know, like I said, what Jay-Z say? It's only entertainment.
Only entertainment.
Only entertainment. Yeah. I need that beat tape, sir. That's your homework assignment from now until
buddy.
In the ring. We need that beat tape. You know, you can't drop that amazing song "Days with You." You know,
man.
And not bless us with some music and stuff. I know you're doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes and stuff, but we need beats. So we need the
best. Y'all go search that on all the platforms too. Thank you for mentioning that. Days with You. That's my single. That's out on everything. Spotify, YouTube, all that stuff. Days with You. Tone the Artist. It's all one word. Tone the Artist. Just one word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's get that beat tape going, fellas. LJ, KS.
I'll go. KS Shoppington, the producer, classy in public. DJ, if you're in the Mercer County, New Jersey area, Trend Social Thursday, Friday nights, you know, little Mohican parties Thursday and Fridays, me and Brody Bachman. Got a couple things in the works. Got a few edits I need to actually drop on my SoundCloud channel. Just been working on some other things and yeah, just DJing at this moment. That's the biggest thing right now. I got a couple of events that I got lined up that I'm working on getting in or Gotta sit down and shake babies, you know.
What he
I mean,
said.
kiss hands. Yeah, kiss hands, shake babies. Same difference.
We know what you meant.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Benji, Sir LJ, anything?
I'll go real quick. Just a shout out to you, Big Daddy Beard. Thanks for having this. I've been a participant a couple times. I've never been a judge, which is apparent because I couldn't get on the thing to judge in the beginning here. But I think this is a wonderful platform, man. You're doing an awesome job, and the beats just keep getting better. It was every time I hop in, and tonight, I mean, it's just so cool to listen to all the new talent. So shout out to Playz who helped me find you, and to both contestants tonight. I think did a fantastic job. It's just it's cool to hear. It's a cool thing to be a part of, and I'm glad you're doing it, man. And so respect to everyone and the judges also. You can check my stuff out, Banji Boy. It's not hard to find. It's banjiboy.com. Just Google Banji Boy. I have a bunch of videos, and
I actually follow all of you, I think, on something.
yeah, I think I did too.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I did, yeah.
I don't do that for a lot, but everybody on this panel, yeah, I follow or I've listened to your music. Well, Tone, we
become pretty tight, and I've even brought friends on here now with Imagine and some others. So, no, it's a great thing, and it's growing, and that's awesome. So, but yeah, check it out. I've not been doing much. I've been making beat. I mean, I've been doing stuff in the background, making beats. I've chilled out on shows for a little while because I've played too many in a few years, so I'm working on writing stuff. But I'll have a bunch more coming up, and hopefully I'll battle one of you guys here soon.
No, I don't work here until he starts yelling at me.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. These are the lost battles. Like I said,
we can take this outside for the summertime. I'm just saying, we understand we ain't too far.
Yeah.
Three of us in town, so we need to take this outside for the summertime.
All right, let's start the summer off right. Let's get the people what they can. Yes, sir.
I don't work here.
Oh, yes, you do. El, you got anything, big homie?
No, it was fun. Contestants are great. To the viewers, to the other judges here with me,
to the millions.
We all got the same passion. Like collaborate, regardless of the aspect. Me personally, I'm doing a whole lot of mixing and mastering of music that needs to go out there. I got a lot of songs in the vault. So I don't know if it's a project or if it's just lining up singles, but yeah. To everyone out there, follow me on Instagram, Sir LJ. Feel free to reach out. I'm open to collab with everyone. Have a good night. Go Celtics. That's where I'm going.
All right. See, man, I tried. This was a good night. This was.
Since LJ being Shy Brother from the 5 Heartbeats, so I'm going to go ahead and advertise for him. Y'all make sure y'all check out his project. Thank you. Very, very dope. From start to finish, I absolutely love it. Check it out. It's on all streaming platforms. Whatever the next project is, definitely get that one going. Again, everybody that's on this panel, all their upcoming projects, albums, EPs, mixtapes, beat tapes, whatever they're doing, make sure you guys check it out. Also, too, make sure that you guys click in the description if you guys want to listen to any of the beats, any of the singles that you hear from all the pre-show artists. Click on the link. It's the Battle of the Beats All-Star compilation. It's going to get bigger and bigger. I must have like up to 500 tracks so far on that whole entire playlist. It features everybody from when we first started the trilogy to where we are now. So that playlist is a token of my appreciation for me to all of you guys. So scroll through it, find some of your favorite tracks, and rock out.
My songs got dust on them.
Nah, they're perfect.
I'm saying they've been there so long, they got dust on them,
and they still rocking. Still rocking to them. So that's the beauty about this thing. All the eclectic heat from everybody that's on this roster. As you see, it's just getting bigger and bigger. We turning into Wu-Tang out here. So
I don't know. I think I gotta scroll through my laptop, see what can I send you.
Yeah.
We might have to make a top 10, top 20 list or something out of them songs, out of them beats on that, John.
Man, that's. I need y'all help for that because that's a lot of songs. That's a lot of beats.
That's for the people to decide.
I'm
gonna just have all 25 of mine on the top.
Yeah, I'm about to just sing 80 songs. That's it. 80 songs about to fly through. That's a guarantee shoe in. I'm top 15. That's it.
Well, y'all heard it live chat. Y'all gonna help me out with that. You know, top 25. It's gonna take a while.
We're going by likes or views.
Everybody gets views. I think it has to be likes. I think they got to actively do at least something. You know, just tap. Yeah.
I think it should go by E.
Like this stream.
Because this is an eclectic beat battle, so you know everybody wants to hear a little bit of something. So we'll see how it goes. We'll figure it out though. But thank you guys, fellas.
Yeah, we'll talk peanut butter.
Appreciate y'all coming through. All the continuous love and support. Big shout out to everybody in the live chat. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, hit that notification bell. Anytime I go live, come through, kick your feet up, relax, my home, go home. You already know what it is. And remember the 4 beautiful things that make this world go round: peace, love, positivity, and prosperity always. Be ready for episode 32 of the Lost Battles of this Battle of the Beat series. That's Sunday, June 23rd, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. I will go ahead and drop it again for anybody that needs it. Definitely go ahead and check that out. More episodes to come. Appreciate all the continuous love and support. I'm your host, Big Daddy Beard. This has been another episode of Battle of the Beats on my podcast, The Debate Table, and we up out of here.